Hello my beautiful birds, welcome back to the Sunny Virgo. So today we have a very special video for Virgo Libras. And how do you know if you're one? Well, if you're born between the 19th and 25th of September, this video is for you. We're going to talk about you, your struggles, your traits, how to deal with your struggles, how to live being a Virgo Libra, and how to live a better life. So if you want to see that, definitely stay tuned. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe if you're interested in tarot readings, if you're interested in learning more about your cusp. This is a place to be. So if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and to smash the like button. I would really appreciate it. If you're interested in a tarot reading, the link is also going to be down below. But the most important thing that you need to get out of here is the survey. So if you're a Virgo Libra, I would really appreciate if you would fill that little survey that's on the description box below. It's really quick, it's just a few minutes. It's just for me to be able to understand you better and to give better content for you. So yeah, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't checked the first video I made about cusps, I would really recommend you to watch it. It gives you a little bit more tips around cusps overall, and it may help you out and give you a little bit more information. So it's gonna be here somewhere in a little card if you're interested in that. And with no longer ado, let's get into the video. So let's get started with your traits, and always remember that you have a whole birth chart to look at, so definitely check out your birth chart. But talking about the cusp specifically, you are ruled by Mercury and Venus, and those two planets make you one of the most charming cusps of the whole zodiac, because you have the wits and the communication skills of the Mercury, but you also have that Venus energy, the planet of love. So you have that charm, that elegance, that zhuzh, that just makes you incredibly charming and super persuasive. But more than that, you just have this huge, beautiful heart, and you're so generous and so mindful of others. You're always there to support them. I feel like you're an incredible friend. You're always really mindful of everyone's feelings, and you want them to be good and to feel good, and you're always there. And sure, you're super attractive. I mean, you have Venus, the planet of love, the planet of attraction and beauty and everything, but more than that, it's like, I know this is gonna sound cliche and everything and really, but your inner beauty is just so goddamn beautiful. It's like, sure, you're attractive on the outside, but you're inside, my goodness, you're an incredible person. With those two energies, you're really easy to be around with. You're super approachable, and because of it, you know, if you were just a Virgo, sometimes your energy can be a little bit dense, can be a little bit like, back off. But because you have the Libra and the planet of love and everything, you actually make things easier. You're actually really approachable, and I feel like people do listen to you and do respect you and your ideas. And also, you're actually able to set really realistic goals, and you're able to achieve them. And not only that, but you're able to speak it out to others. So in terms of like team play and everything and sharing ideas, you're actually a really good person to be on the front line of sharing ideas, because you have the ability to speak things in a very nicely and orderly way, and people really understand you. So you're really well spoken. And not only that, I feel like sometimes you may think that you don't have a lot of power. The reality is that you do. If you really find the things that you want to fight for, you can actually make this huge difference on the world. With that justice energy of the Libra, you can actually create things that make a lot of impact. And only you, by yourself, by your lifestyle, by the things that you say, by the things that you do, if you find things that are not balanced in this world, you actually have the power and the determination to make things balanced, to make things stable, to make things just where you think that they are not. When it comes to relationships specifically, and this could be any type of relationships, we already talked about like how amazing of a friend you are, and I really feel like your friends, your family, your lovers, everyone really truly appreciates you and what you have to bring to the table. You're super gentle and caring, and with that Virgo side of the details, the little things that you do, they do matter, and they just make everyone feel so special and loved and appreciated by you. And I really feel like everyone feels so incredibly lucky to have you on their side. However, now that we're talking about Virgo, it can also be a bit of a perfectionist, and with that comes a little bit of high standards. And so when people that you're dealing with don't really stand up to those standards and make you feel like, yeah, that person is perfect, you can get a little bit annoyed and a little bit pissed off because they didn't do what you thought they would do. And so that, I feel like, gets you a little bit into the nerves. But I feel like the second you remember that no one is perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes. And that whenever someone does a mistake, I mean, unless it's something really bad, but whenever someone makes a mistake, they don't have the intention to hurt you at all. And you don't, just like you don't have the intention of hurting them. And I'm pretty sure you make mistakes because it's a human thing. So when it comes to relationships, try to keep in mind that it's okay. And they are just there loving you. And whatever they do to you, for you, it's for you. It's because they really want to give you something. It's because they really want to make you feel loved. It may not be as big, as grand as you maybe thought it would, but it's still love, and it's still a little piece of love that they are giving you. So maybe embrace that, maybe accept that, maybe try to keep an open mind and let yourself be surprised. Now, let's get into your struggles, and we have been just talking about how you have some high standards. And those high standards are not only for others, they're also for you. And that especially because of that Virgo side, and me also having Virgo energy in my cusp, I can relate. So I feel like you can be a little bit of a tough critic sometimes. It's like it's never enough, and also the perfectionism starts hitting, and it's like, especially around career, I feel like you want the things so well and so good, and it's like, man, this is my baby, I want it to be perfect, I want it to be just like this beautiful thing. And it's beautiful the second you start it. It's beautiful the second you finish. It's beautiful in the middle. It's always beautiful because it comes from your heart. And so one of the things that I feel like you struggle with, it's accepting that whatever you're doing, it's already beautiful and awesome and enough. So self-care here, and self-worth and self-respect, it's really good. I feel like you can get into this place where sort of like work, personal life, boundaries, and balance can get a little bit in the mix, because you want to work, you want to make things perfect, and so you can spend like hours and hours and hours working, and you forget to eat, you forget to go to the bathroom, you forget to drink water. So make sure you take care of your body, make sure you take care of yourself, and that you create a good balance in your life. And now that we're talking about being gentle and kind to yourself, it's important that you do that about your image as well. Because that Libra side of the beauty of the Venus, it's a little bit decided. So you have the beautiful beauty, and you just see beauty everywhere, and you're just so overly overwhelmed with art and emotions and everything that you forget that you too deserve to see beauty in yourself. And so sometimes I feel like that thing with image, especially if you deal a lot with social media, that sometimes can get you a little bit into your head, and you forget to love yourself. You forget that the inner beauty also counts. So make sure that when you start figuring out that, oh wait, we're comparing ourselves too much to others, we're looking too much to our outside body, we're thinking too much about it, try to go a little bit into hermit mode and introspect and see the beauty that's inside. Search all of your corners, do a little bit of shadow work, and find beauty in your shadow, find beauty in your ugliest parts, because I feel like that is what's going to bring you balance, is seeing beauty in your whole self and not just on the outside image. One thing that I like to talk about when it comes to cusps is one thing that I call in your neighbor. So we have two energies. And the key for finding balance in a cusp is to find balance in those two energies. It's about playing with one another. So whenever Virgo is being a little bit too loud, call in the Libra and soothe that over, bring it down. Whenever Libra is being too loud, call in the help from Virgo to kind of balance and be that friend for Libra. Cusps can be two-sided as well. Cusps can be a little bit of a curse, but it can also be your salvation. It can also be your answer, your solution for that curse. So it's important that you get into that. So how do you do this? Whenever Virgo is getting a bit shy and it's getting to this place of, you know what, maybe I should just sit in the corner and not talk to anyone because my opinions don't matter, my thoughts don't matter, I don't deserve to be heard, no one's going to listen. You call in the Libra and you tell yourself, no bitch, you deserve to be heard. You're gonna be heard. Your opinions matter, your opinions have value. And so you get up and you start speaking. You get up and you share all those things. It's important that you push yourself a little, and I feel like you'll see that you are actually pretty respected and acknowledged and heard. Now when it comes to the Libra, we already talked about like the dark side of beauty. And when it comes to that, one thing that you can do is, if it is specifically about your body image and everything, write down a list, call it a Virgo, make lists, be organized, call it a Virgo and make a list of all the things you love about your personality. Really try to focus on the within. And when it comes to more of material things, so the thing of, oh, but I should maybe get a little bit more clothes. Oh, but I need a little bit of that. I need a little bit of that. Make a gratitude list, okay? I feel like gratitude journaling is really important for you because it helps you focus on looking all around and seeing all the beauty that you already have, all the things that you already have, and not needing to go find it somewhere else. It really helps you focus and ground yourself and be like, nope, we have so much. Look at all of this. Okay, so try to, if you want to do this daily, I would really recommend it. It changed my whole life. So maybe at night, write at least 3 things that you're grateful for that day. You feel grateful. You feel that gratitude feeling. Now, the final key for all of this to be balanced, for you to create this beautiful relationship with your cusp, is actually feeding both beasts at the same time. It's actually creating something in your life that you're regularly giving to one another at the same time. So how can you do this? You have this beautiful artsy side of you. You're attracted to beautiful people. You're attracted to arts. You're attracted to all the senses. So do something that grabs you that. So try to do something artsy regularly. Try to, for example, and if you can, do it outside in nature. So for example, photograph landscapes. Do art projects with nature, with flowers, with leaves, with anything. You can paint outside. Anything that you can do that finds match between both, that is perfect. Another thing, and this one you can actually do it professionally if you feel called to do it, if you like doing it, which is planning events. And this could be something as simple as planning a sleepover, planning a family gathering, planning your mother's surprise birthday party, anything at all. Just plan something because you're planning Virgo and you're also creating beauty, Libra. And this would be beautiful if you would do it as a career, because I feel like it would really fulfill you and would make you ultrally happy. So this is what I have for you. I hope this video helped. I hope it brought you a little bit of information, a little bit of clarity on what your cusp is and how you can deal with your cusp and your struggles. Definitely comment down below any tips that you may have, for example, around routines, self-care stuff that you do. Don't forget to fill that form. That really does help on future posts and future videos here on YouTube, so I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash like button to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're interested in private reading, again, the link is going to be down below. We do look at your energies, so if you tell me that you're a Virgo Libra in the reading, I will tell you, hey, your energies are balanced, you may need to do a little bit of this, we need to do a little bit of that. So if that is something that you're interested, the link is going to be down below. And yeah, I wish you the freaking best. I hope you're doing good, and I will see you next one. Bye bye. Oh my god. Okay. Why did I make myself make a video talking in the middle of Mercury retrograde? Just those two things, they don't go well together.